Alright fellas, so I went to an auction this past weekend. It was a blacksmithing auction. The guy had like 12 anvils and all kinds of shit. If I can find some pictures, I'll throw them up right now of all the stuff he had. Yeah, he had all kinds of shit there. Stuff was going really good. I wish I would have took a few $1,000 with me, but I thought everything was going to be high. I thought every blacksmith this side of the Mississippi was going to be there, and it was just going to be an all-out war for this stuff, but it wasn't. So I'll go ahead and cut this in here. It might be a little windy because this is Kansas and it's outside, but yeah, we'll go ahead and roll that. Alright fellas, I'm going to try to do this quick, fast, and in a hurry because we got a storm blowing in. This right here, little pot forge, rivet forge also known as. It's got a blower hook up underneath there. The guy went ahead and did some modification to it. It's got it worked up on this little doodad. And it does work, so that's nice. I paid $35 for the forge itself and everything that comes with it. This little guy right here, Hammerhead, the old sledge or maul, however you call it. Paid $6 for it. This Hammerhead right here, it's actually a top tool. It's made to round out your steel, get it down to a certain size. That and these other hardy tools I paid $4 a piece for, I think. I'll show it at the end of the video. So yeah, there was that right here. Champion Blower and Forge Company from Lancaster, Pennsylvania, here in the US of A. This is the old number 400. You can see her right there. And she is a beaut. Give her one turn and she just keeps on a-going. It's how they're supposed to work. The way that other contraption is over there, it's not supposed to work like that. Forge blower is supposed to work like this, so we'll get some working done on it, and I think I might actually just sell that whole setup over there. But this thing right here is just super sweet. And I paid $60 for it on the stand. Over here, bought a bigger crossbeam. I think she's about 3 pounds. She's in really rough shape. I'm gonna have to take this apart, hit it up on a grinder, get some. I mean, look at that. That thing is just mucked all to hell. So, gonna have to reface this one, both on the rounding side and on the peen side. A few pair of tongs here, because I can't make tongs worth of shit. It's easier to buy them. So I have some bolt tongs there. Have some flat bar tongs here, and then just regular tongs that you can turn into anything. Grabbed a couple of these ladles here for you know, low heat stuff. I mean, you're talking lead, maybe copper, aluminum, something like that. This guy right here is actually pretty thick, so I may be able to get some good copper out of that. You know, melt copper down, pour it, and see if I can cast it into something I want. If not, I'll just cast it into ingots. But there's the old blacksmithing handle right there. Shaped this out real long and then curled it back under so you can hang it on a nail. So yeah, that's nice. And these tongs, I think I paid $2 for. I think I paid $4 altogether for both of those ladles, maybe $6. This right here was my biggest purchase of the day. I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is a Peter Wright patent pending 117. It's a 147 pound Peter Wright anvil. Solid wrought iron, the base, Faceplate's all hardened steel. I'm gonna have to, you know, do some work on this guy too. It's fairly flat, but the edges here are kind of crap. So, you know, this side over here is fairly straight. So I may turn this into a straight edge and then may try to radius this. Even though to get all that out right there, I'm gonna have to radius the hell out of it. So I may end up having to weld something in there and then radiusing this side out. So, but you know, they're your anvil. You can do whatever you want with them. That's the beauty of them. I think this is it's a bigger hole. I want to say it's a 1 inch. I think that's 1 inch there. And she fits right where she's supposed to. I don't have the shop ready to do any blacksmithing. I do a little bit of stuff at home in the garage with the propane forge, but I really do like working with the coal. There's one of my other coal forges right there. Right there is another one of my anvils. That's the very first real anvil I got, and it's not even a real anvil. I mean, it is, but it's not. It's a Vulcan anvil, so it's a cast bottom, steel faceplate. Right there is another post vise, and it needs a spring, so easy fix. Underneath this coal pan right here, there's also another one of these pop rivet forges. So I've used this one quite extensively, and it works good. But there's a learning curve to working with coal. I'm pretty sure I have one hell of a big ass crack running through this thing because I just let it get too hot. But it is what it is. Alright, so I probably got some of the prices wrong in that little video there, but this is what I paid for it. The old 12-pound maul, marked down as sledge head, $6. That number 400 Champion forge blower, $60. The actual forge there with the blower attached to the bottom of it was only $35. The Peter Wright anvil was $280. The pair of ladles there I got for $3. The tongs, I got 2 of them for $4, and I got 1 pair for $2. The rounding cross peen, paid $4 for it, and I got 6 of the Hardys, $2 a piece, total of 12. Yeah, all in all, like $410. Not a bad deal at all. That anvil I picked up, less than $2 a pound. That's like 1990s prices. Like I said, I wish I had a few $1,000 in my pocket, because I could have bought 5-6 anvils, turned around, kept 3 of them, sold the others, and paid for everything at that auction that I would have bought. So, you know, hindsight's 20/20. I'm hoping this is not a once in a lifetime auction, because if it is, I screwed myself. If it isn't, I'll screw somebody else later. But as always, like, comment, share, subscribe, love, hate, hardknocksforge@gmail.com. Don't send me any panties, because they never fit.